everyone, and welcome to the very last community update vlog while we are in North Carolina. Today is the last day we are going to be in North Carolina. We are still sitting inside of our empty apartment, getting ready to donate a whole bunch of my plants, which is going to make me really sad, and getting ready to transfer the birds from their big bird cage into the small bird cage. But that's going to happen at 4 in the morning tomorrow morning. So we're going to be headed out of North Carolina 4 in the morning on like the 1st, and we're going to be driving for 10 hours up to Michigan and then walking into our new home for the first time. It should be quite the adventure. It is definitely eating up all of my time right now and all of my attention, not to mention I am so exhausted because I've been sleeping on a deflated air mattress for the last week and I am so tired. I could just probably lay down in this little sunbeam. Oh, this is actually really warm and comfortable. I just want to curl up like a cat and fall asleep in the sun right now. But there's lots of work left to do. So I just wanted to do a community update to let you guys know that yes, we're still in the process of moving. It is exhausting. It is across the country. That's different than when we just moved apartments last time, and then when we just moved like 3 hours the time after that. So it's going to still eat up a little bit of time, but hold out hope, my friends, because there is a lot coming up. There's going to be a huge August lineup. I'm so excited. I've been using this time where I haven't been able to make as many videos to prepare for the videos that I am going to be making about a week after we get back or we get home, like we get back into our regular routine, we get into our new offices, we really start settling in. I'm probably tripping over my words because I am so tired, you guys. Deflating air mattresses are not the best thing to sleep on. So if I am not making too much sense, please bear with me. I have my little lemur to try to make things better. And did you guys like the Duke Lemur Research Center vlog? I really love that. I wish I could have gotten more content, but it was the hottest day of the year. Like that we're gonna have the entire year, so says the like meteorology center, when we went to see the lemurs, and they normally are only in about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was like 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Like it was really, really, really hot. So the lemurs weren't really in the mood to be recorded, and we were in a big group tour, so it was kind of a last minute thing. But in the future, I'm going to be having better vlog cameras, and I'm going to be having better time frames, and hopefully having permissions with people to be able to go and see kind of behind the scenes, really get better animal footage, be able to interview some biologists. That's always been my big goal with the channel. You guys have been hearing that for years, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. There's little goats that wear coats where we're moving, and there's cat cafes, and there's farms I can go and like play with chickens, and it's gonna be really awesome. And a lot of that kind of stuff you guys are actually going to see on my vlog channels, like for instance moving the birds from the big cage into the small cage. All that awesome goodness is going to be over on the vlog channel, so you can pop over there if you want to check it out. It's kind of the behind the scenes stuff. I'm doing moving vlogs almost every day over there to just sort of show like what we're up to say goodbye to my beautiful lake that I love so much, just show what's going on behind the scenes, and it is quite a bit. I am so tired, but the good news is this will hopefully be over in another week. A week from now, I plan on fully getting back into the regular scheduling for our channel. The August lineup is looking amazing. I'm so excited. We're going to be having zoo crafting coming back with a bang because of all of the new zoo crafters and all of the new events I'm going to be getting going up over there. We're going to have hopefully almost daily warrior cats, and it won't be like daily gigantic 40-minute episodes. It'll be like those role-playing mini episodes where we get to know a little bit more about the cats' personalities and a little bit more about the characters behind the story before we move into the gameplay episodes. And then there'll be more StarClan Speaks episodes. There'll probably be more bloopers. The more role-playing and kind of that voiceover acting I have to do, the more bloopers there are to enjoy. So we'll have those. Stardew Valley will be coming back. Star Stable, I have some fun news about Star Stable I'll show you guys in just a second. It's sitting in my lap right here. It's gonna be fun to show off. Star Stable is going to be returning at a regular basis. Yeah, there's just a lot. Life as a Cougar, we're going to wrap that up. We're going to push all the way through the game, wrap that up, and then start moving into some of the other animal life simulator games like Life as a Cougar. I have more collateral damage for you guys coming up over the next week, just to kind of fill in the downtime while we're still moving, because it was so therapeutic to play that game and just destroy everything when I'm having to be so organized and focused in real life right now. So more of that's coming up. But yeah, there's going to be there's a phase where we're going to be resuming our regular schedule. So thank you guys so much for your patience and holding in there. I do have things like Pixelmon Ranger on the lineup that I hope to get done this month as well, or this coming month I should say, since it's the last day of July. But you guys, there's a few really big games coming out in August too that I'm excited to play. So I can reassure you guys, we are going to be jumping into our spaceship and taking off into outer space in No Man's Sky. Hopefully. I'm really hoping the launch goes smooth. I hope the game is just a tiny fragment of what I hope it could be. And we'll be jumping into that game when it comes out as well, because that's what we're all about. Adventure and discovery of new animals in space. Huzzah! I'm totally behind that. There's a lot of other little games I want to play, and I just want to reassure you guys that the lineup for August is pretty tight and packed, and it's amazing. And I'm going to be working really hard on a whole bunch of projects, and it's just going to be after one more week. So hang in there one more week where we just kind of have sparse videos or random videos going up before everything, hopefully, if the move goes smoothly, this is making a lot of assumptions on that point, if the move goes smoothly, if settling into my new office goes smoothly, if I don't break my mic like mid-move, which would be terrible. Oh my gosh, it fell off the table last night and we were both like, uh-oh. Thankfully it's okay, those Yetis are pretty sturdy. But yeah, hopefully if all that goes okay, August is going to be really packed. It's going to have a lot of wonderful things, and I'm already starting to plan series for like September and October and November. November is going to be really exciting because I think the hardware is actually already waiting at the new house. The thing I needed to be able to record things I haven't been able to record may have already arrived at the house, so I'm super excited about that. So if that arrived okay, then you may see some really exciting new things coming in November that may or may not have to do with catching of tiny digital monsters. So that may be coming up. I'm kind of hoping the package already got to our house because I thought it would take longer for him to ship it. So I'm hoping no one stole it. If someone stole it, I'm going to have to wait till I can save up and buy another one, and that will suck. But I want to have it done before November, so I'm super excited about that too. Anyway, I'm really rambling, and I just basically wanted to say there's a ton of really amazing stuff coming up. I adore sharing these stories with you guys and sharing these adventures and the creativity and combining it with our passion for the natural world and animals and bringing these real life guys to you guys quite often too. Chips and I hope to do a little bit of adventuring around Michigan, just a teensy bit, like maybe some day trips, maybe some weekend trips now and then, before school kicks up for him and he's really busy being an amazing like professor student person. And then yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of vlogs too. So I know I'm still learning how to be a good vlogger. It's kind of weird, but if you guys want to see things, like I mentioned, transferring the birds into their travel cage, how do I transport my Gouldian finches, setting up the new office. If you guys want to see behind the scenes when I start building my living wall, I'm going to start doing like DIY gardening related sort of things, or chipmunk diaries. I actually want to get like tiny little miniature furniture and put it out on the back deck and then cover it in birdseed and see if I can lure the birds and the chipmunks out and record it. I think that would be really cute, actually. I'm gonna end up becoming like one of those records bird videos for cat sort of people at this rate, but I love it because it'll help me really study the new species of songbirds and wild birds that live in the area that we're moving to, so that's gonna be fun too. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of really awesome vlogs, and I'm going to be vlogging a lot more on the vlog channel after we move, because there's going to be a lot to see and do. There's going to be the cat cafes, which will probably show up here on the main channel. There's going to be visiting farms. There's going to be the weekly farmers market, the artisan market. There's all sorts of quirky little shops to go visit. Oh my gosh. There's going to be just adventures into the natural areas that I'm moving into, all of the parks and the reserves and the gardens and things like that. And really, advice for any of you guys who are moving, I find that when you move, one of the best things you can do is hit the ground and walk an area as often as possible, because it'll really help you adjust to a new place. So to help me adjust to the new move, I'm going to be like setting up my amazing office and recording a lot for this channel, the main channel, the adventures. So I feel like I have that sense of connection to the community that has moved with me all over North Carolina, and now we're going as a group all the way over to Michigan, and next year we're going all the way to Taiwan and all the way to Tokyo the year after that, and we're going to go to probably Hawaii to visit my family. A lot of interesting news about that on the vlog channel, because that is one unexpected life twist I didn't anticipate, maybe even as early as December. Oh my gosh. So there's some cool stuff coming up, clearly, like really cool stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I love the adventures. I love what we do. I'm really excited for my new life. It's going to be amazing. I finally get to live somewhere in the same city for hopefully, like, even if it's not the same place, at least it's the same city for like the next 5-6 years. I'm so excited about that. I finally can put down roots and feel like I'm part of a community that's not just our amazing online community. I am very grateful to be part of this, but also like a physical community for longer than like 1 year. So you guys can see all of that excitement and the me person excitement and joy and adventures on the vlog channel. And I will be bringing so many adventures onto the main channel, and I already have things that I'm lining up that will be big series, that will be exciting series, that will be more frequent series. For August, I'm already planning things as far out as December. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going down. All right, that being said, you guys have got the general gist of the message. Things are still going to be busy for the next week. Tons of stuff coming up both in my personal life and on the vlog or the main channel. All the adventures on the main channel that I'm really going to be ramping up in complexity and in all sorts of, I just like new games to try out, new things to do. It's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh. So you guys got the message. You know what to do. Check the vlog channel out. Be patient. Warrior cats and everything else will probably be returning, I would say maybe a week from now, tentatively. I'm only making myself wait that long because I don't want to have a lot of extra pressure. I don't want to get to my new home and then be like, okay, Seri, don't you dare go on romantic walks with Chips to discover the new town and eat delicious vegan places because you need to go and you need to write the Warrior Cats episode. I don't want to do that to myself. I want to celebrate this move and celebrate these new adventures with an open, patient heart. And if I happen to go on all those adventures and sit down at the end of the day and go, man, that was really cool, what am I going to do now? You know, I think I'm going to write a couple StarClan Speak episodes. If that's how it works, that's fantastic. But I often find you have to understand when to put the pressure on yourself, and you have to understand when to give yourself a little bit of room to breathe and grow. And I appreciate your guys' patience while I figure that out. So that being said, with my adorable little lemur, I wonder if I can get him here. You wanna kind of stick you right there? Will you ride my shirt? No? Here, you can be, I'm your mama. You can be one of my little baby lemurs. There we go. White ruffed lemur. It won't stick on my hair. There we go. All right, he's tucked up against my braid. So that being said, I'm gonna, okay, you just go there then. Never mind, little one. But that being said, I do have a couple cool things to show off to you guys. And I think I mentioned all the important news. I'm so tired. Don't sleep on a deflating air mattress. It makes you exhausted. Vlog channel. Cool stuff coming up. I'm moving tonight at 4 in the morning. Give me another week before I get all of the stuff done. And now I'll show you the cool mail I got. Ooh, did you see that? Yeah. All right, so I did go and close the P.O. box. We will be opening a new P.O. box hopefully within the next week in Ann Arbor. So I'm going to hopefully do that within the next week. We just need to go and make sure we get all of our official paperwork done. And I did get a couple letters in the P.O. box that trickled in at the last minute. So thankfully, I don't think I missed anything. I snagged these last 2 letters and we should be pretty good. And one letter is actually from Carolina, I'm gonna miss you. So I've never met Carolina, but she actually lives very, very close. I think like 20 minutes from where I'm currently at right now. And she sends the most adorable drawings. So she sent some drawings this time of some of our less known series, like Niche. So here is Niche, or Niche as you guys in Europe say, and playing with Adam and Eve, the first 2 of the like wolf creatures, fox wolf interesting creatures that we had to play with in Niche, and that game is actually going to be coming out in January. I get a lot of requests to play it. We already have a Let's Play of Niche. We did 2 episodes on the demo, which is really about all that the demo had to offer, and they've really done very well in their Kickstarter. They're adding so many new things to the game. They're just really going to make it quite interesting and entertaining, I think, to play, and it should be coming out in January of 2017. So that seems like it's a really far away time, you guys, but as we've experienced with like all of the game releases, the big anticipated game releases finally coming, they arrive pretty quick. Time goes by pretty fast and we grow as a community. Oh, and by the way, we're officially at 3,802 with this one videos now. So we grow as a community, we grow as a channel, we grow as an archive with our library of amazing adventures to select from. all the time, and time passes pretty quick. So yeah, we'll be able to play niche in no time. Just hang in there, you guys. We'll be playing it pretty soon. But I love that. So it's always so interesting when people like pick these series that like don't really get a lot of fan art and make fan art, because I love seeing what was it that caught your guys' eye about that. This is adorable. This is a giraffe slime. Look at how cute this is that Carolina made, and it really, really, really makes me want to work on maybe being able to like make Slime Rancher in Minecraft. If I had to learn how to do a mod, I would want to like make my own custom plants, make my own custom recipes, and then I would want to make a Slime Rancher mod, because that would be amazing as like in-game space stuff to combine with Galacticraft or something. That'd be really cool. And then I really loved this one. It says, "This should bring back memories." And this is actually Bonehilda in our Sims 3 North Star series. And she used to be so confused by the stairs to the point where I just stopped like even keeping Bonehilda around. And she would terrify our fairy, Gina. So our fairy Gina is like a coward or something like that. And so she's terrified of Bonehilda, even though they're both supernatural creatures. It probably makes no sense to most of you, but I burst out laughing when I saw that, because it reminded me of that Sims 3 series. That was my very first Sims 3 series. Fun fact, I do plan on bringing the North Star Legacy back pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I mean in October. I want to make it so that we can take the North Stars, who are a supernatural family filled with plant sims, fairies, witches. It gets very, very interesting. Vampires are coming up, mummies. We have a mummy nanny. So it's a really, really interesting series. And I'm planning on bringing it back so that we follow the Generation 2 heiress to the North Star family as she opens up basically her own miniature Hogwarts, a boarding school for witches and wizards. And I'm really looking forward to that. That should be really, really, really fun. Instead of like having a horse stable, they might have a unicorn stable. And instead of having owls, or maybe they'll have owls, because we can catch owls in Sims 3, but we could also have dragons, and they could have like magic duels and broom riding competitions, and have to do potion classes and alchemy classes, and it's basically going to be really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the other thing that I had to show off is my official Star Stable. I have an official Star Stable postcard. This is the gift card because I bought myself the Star Rider, the Lifetime Star Rider membership. So I am officially a Lifetime Star Rider from now on. It's very exciting. That means I'm going to be playing so much Star Stable as the years go by, because there's so much to do already, because I'm kind of a newer player still, and they're always adding updates. And apparently there's really big updates to like the home stables coming up. So yeah, more adventures, so many more adventures. I just need proper sleep and to finish this move, and then it's not hard. It's work. It's hard work to produce as many videos as we do, you guys, but it's so like, it's only hard because I don't have enough physical energy and because I have to have some sort of work-life balance, because poor Chips doesn't need to wait for me to be able to finish recording like 20 videos a day before we can go on a nice walk. So I'm figuring out that work-life balance, but I hope you guys can tell everything in me is ready to become Seri for real and bring as many adventures as possible to you guys. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then also, just really quickly, I wanted to note that we did get another letter from Caitlin too, and this is her fanfic, or her original story with her OCs, her original character fanfic for Warriors. So I thought that was really sweet. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I really love seeing how Warrior Cats has helped so many of you guys try out new art techniques or learn how to do fan art or fan fiction and really dive into writing and coming up with your own characters. It's just so inspirational to see you guys inspired and happy. So all of those things said, I actually need to go and get ready to finish up some of our moving. There's still quite a bit to do, like cleaning the car and taking apart our PCs and putting them in the car and going on my very last lake walk. And those things I'll probably put on the vlog channel if I don't end up curling up in this wonderful patch of sunlight and falling asleep, because I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired, you guys. And if you can just hang on there for another week, everything I am, everything I think about is related to telling the adventures and the stories that I want to bring to you. So your patience will be rewarded with more adventures showing up in our community, the bigger and bigger and bigger library that we're building of things to pick from. Whatever you just need something to entertain you, or you want to learn something new, maybe about lemurs, or you want to like dive into sim stories. There's so much coming up, and I am so excited and so tired and just hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, guys. And let Seri finish up the move. Let me relax a little bit with Chips. Let me adjust to living in a whole new place. Let me celebrate it on the vlog channel. And then the world is going to be so full of stories and adventures, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. So, onward to the move, and I will see you guys in Michigan. Oh my gosh.